I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh my god, my mother says. From her side.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Away from me!
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
Remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Splendid! Stay focused. That's it! Excellent. Good. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Splendid!
Let us see this. Phew. Well done. Here we go. That is how it's done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
That's it.
Misha.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this. Phew.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Took weeks for me to get anything right.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagadu. My mother received an offer to teach divination. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
Is Wagadu much...
Wagadu School of Magic is a lot, but it never seemed intimidating.
Is Wagadu a cough?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. I remember the first time I saw it, and then it just met teeth.
This may seem an odd question.
Mostly, yes.
Spells cast without...
No, not... I find wandless magic to be much more. I must admit, however.
It's nice to learn about another...
Thank you for asking. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Wiki on
if you would.
Venus, if you're so...
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
Well, an outdoor...
What charm is there? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a... Now, Professor, expect to hear from me soon.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Revelio. Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first class.
They did.
I heard as much from Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during... I'd wager there's a...
Have you and Professor Fig not...
He continues to be reticent about it.
That's correct, Professor.
Regardless, you must continue. In that regard, I've asked your professor...
Professor Ronan did
In fact, Professor... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way.
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your... Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsio?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our... She'll keep you well clear of it.
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, no time to waste.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object.
It seems as if that...
More frequently than... As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not... A number of your professors have agreed to do so. I have arranged some for...
Why must I first complete...
No lesson or lecture can compare such experience.
I'll start on the task right... This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Lumos. Levioso! Revelio. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
I'm sorry, the other
That's kind of you. I wanted to make my gobstone collection. Are you familiar with gobstones?
Gobstones?
That's what I tried to... People can be so cruel. Just because this Imelda is one of them. And now those poor losers have...
Rather an over...
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing Snake.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. Let us give the old men... Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repairer!
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Repairer! Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks if I know Hogwarts, and I do...
Have you gained any insight?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
Are there any other
Yes, a few. If I can work out the riddle of...
If I have the time.
I've been...
Lumos!
Do come and find me.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the...
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide...
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. Well, I'm glad someone figured. The moth! I should have seen...
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogs. You must be eager to have your own.
I've been looking forward...
Good. Shall we sit? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Crab soup and sugar.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought.
Accio!
While I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside the castle. Not just Hogsmeade. You're happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion.
A new wand.
You should be able to collect everything. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of... What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different.
A match. Your connection seemed particular.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather. And the bond between you... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability.
That sounds wonderful.
I'll let you get to it.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, though I don't know...
It's my first time in
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art potion?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but as it's your first time in, I also offer ready-made drafts. But for now, what can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Ah, the dittany for the new fifth. Merlin's beard.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because I like a good...
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything. But what's it...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcraft.
Matilda, student. I take it you've had a...
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course it is not with... Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for... But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table...
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
One never knows.
Revelio. Ah, I have everything.
We should...
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we reaching him at all?
Keep at it! We have to let him down!
Stupid time.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him in his own game.
And let him do on!
Leviosa.
Keep firing!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Stupid time.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps...
Of course, officer. Revelio. Reparo.
I'll see what he wants.
Less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo! Lucky they didn't do more damage.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we...
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you for your remarkable
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an order. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and as I suspect this won't be your...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extraordinary introduction. Shall we head to the Three Brews?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just...
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be... You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs.
I want to understand what's going on. Professor Weasley will certainly...
Lumos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic...
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oi, can you help?
Hello.
I was, yes. Following a treasure map to be... Asked Poppy if she'd be. I found 2 maps.
Following a hog...
Wonderful. You can keep whatever
Very well.
Fair enough.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Professor!
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack.
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the
They were there because of me.
Ranrock was in Hogs...
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that...
This is grave news indeed. If...
They're after the locket.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription when I read it aloud. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise.
I suspected you would.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm. If our experience at Gringotts, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be?
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defense, I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
What are you up to now?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio. I'm here about...
Good. Professor Fig, as such, you're handy for lighting torches. But, and when...
Sounds...
Quite. But before... You may be surprised by some of them. When you're finished... You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Leviosa!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about it.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Imagine it's quite something to...
How does crosswand...
You show up, I match you with other duels. It's our way of determining this... And to liven.
Of course.
I agree. Besides, in cross... Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. So...
Get me in the ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and...
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when... And as a fully initiated member, very good way to master spell. Again, congratulations on your first... Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes, it's in. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Yes, Natty.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance. I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but you'd better keep practicing. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I?
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells. If you need to stop practicing before...
Levioso!
That's it!
Levioso! Accio!
Good one! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a...
Assignment's all finished.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it.
Should be.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, your spellcasting hat. I would rather we not end today's lesson with you. Let us begin. And remember... Concentrate. And keep your wand steady. Good work.
Lumos. Incendio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased.
So I hear. She tells... You must continue to work. That said, I don't wish... So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster for... I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian, there you... I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after... Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock.
Ranrock? And
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite...
A portkey? To Gring?
I barely follow myself, and I was there.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has...
Understood.
Thank you, Sebastian.
And I am.
Thank you, Sebastian.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing.
I can be sneaky.
Hold on now. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick.
You mean I'll actually be able...
Something like that. It's not as full. Give it a try. Silent as a grave.
if I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You
distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Out of here with you!
Quietly now. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed to be here. If you are here. Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Go to sleep. Let her see you. Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Revelio, no! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern you. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
We must remain unseen.
Lumos.
Lumos.
It's it. Lumos.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Revelio. Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least...
Wait, I don't want you...
I have a way with the fact. I like having friends who... Now go. Good luck. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Where might this lead? Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! I need to wake up that rune over there. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio! Accio!
Levioso!
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach.
Welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? You accessed the restricted section?
Fair enough.
I want to hear everything. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see.
Good. Don't neglect. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology.
Plenty to keep me occupied.
You've done exceptionally well. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster who hated his black.
Dubious honor indeed.
How much longer do you think Black will be headmaster? I have found.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts?
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Now, is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Revelio.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
How kind of you. It seems you're all... Now, as I mentioned, next will be...
I already have some, Professor.
You visited the Magic Neep. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be hot. Now, what say we... You'll find that some plants... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately,
Yes, Professor.
they're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the foot. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and my...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cap. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I knew. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like... not saying you can't go it alone.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the...
It's chaos out there. Trolls and dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. What? You get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good, as you...
Magical plants have so much...
I'm glad. Well, I suppose that's everything.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion.
Mr. Takar
can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to... And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you... But in the future you'll be... Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your... Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his...
Yes, but what?
Brilliant! I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth...
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last thing.
I suspect that's where
You're as clever as I'd hope. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather.
I assure you he won't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you...
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Adurus.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to...
Taking responsibility for one. As for the work you did today, I confess I was skeptical.
I'm glad I was able to...
A rare occurrence. And you, in addition to having a solid grasp, pay particular attention in her body. Now, I recommend that you find a safe. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Classes...
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precise. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you had...
Professor Sharp was annoyed.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons. Best be off. Next time we...
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Garrett's inspiration.
That was it?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just...
The what keys?
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Black, couldn't be bothered to disenchant. You should try to catch...
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you... If you can manage to get the key into...
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Leviosa!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio.
you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. I was hoping someone... You see...
Diving into the lake sounds...
Splendid!
What do you need help with?
Years ago, my grandfather, they never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. Father was so distraught that a treasured family astrolabe vanished with...
It sounds...
I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last... My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from... I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible!
I did. I hope...
It will. Thank you so much. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Pardon me, is that...
Hardly. I've just lost my... I never thought it'd come...
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no pay. When I said as much, they turned on me.
I'm sorry this happened.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their... I did enchant the carts, slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
It is good to see you, my friend.
What are you up to now?
Protego! Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, but
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time.
They want something that Professor Fig...
When were you at...
Just before we came to Hogwarts. A portkey brought us there after the
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to...
Is that the magic you used for...
I think so. I'm still learning, but I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood... I realized something that... You displayed such courage fighting that troll. Both of you have inspired...
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother... I am not going to sit by...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that taking him down would
That may be true.
I spoke with her. She was pale. I overheard some of Rook. I was thinking that we...
All right. But how?
In the meantime, remember, I am...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far
Revelio.
from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my...
Any whispers going?
You may have noticed we have a bit... Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, in fact, my prices are low enough.
What do you have for sale?
My ingredients are all local to...
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I'm afraid.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Levioso.
You will not survive this fight!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
You're the
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my
Helmut is finding himself.
Release!
Levioso. Accio.
You made a grave mistake.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little...
It's a long story, but...
Well, you've... Best get moving on.
You mentioned...
Peak. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. She's a travelling vendor. Here's...
You're a researcher? Merlin? Of the legend of...
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious...
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow...
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, I'll let you... No one has yet managed. I suspect that...
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. I had just arrived to test my... You see, each swirl in Merlin's right...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed...
Precisely. Would you care to do... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these...
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. How does it work? I must review my notes.
Are all of the trials like...
Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come across them. My guess is that each, which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you... I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Good of you to come. My friend, he was vague as to details. I wondered if you'd be willing to do it.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander.
Wonderful. My great-aunt suspected a student.
Richard Jackdaw?
like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent. We did find a series of statues similar to jackdaws. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from...
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one, mate.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Nothing. I recognize those handles. I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. This will do nicely. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Levioso! Incendio! Nothing. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. This'll do nicely. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these... Good news. If you've got something to hide... Richard Jackdaw.
The Richard Jackdaw? So Mr. Ollivant...
Goodness. I'd forgotten. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded.
What map? So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity.
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet...
I think I can guess...
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which... Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared.
Why would you steal...
The family were always going on about how special it was. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for...
How is it possible to steal from people?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. He's got a penchant. I doubt he even noticed.
If that's the only way...
If you don't mind the sight of a... well, my...
Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Incendio! Accio!
You can feed a beast?
Incendio!
Help me! Incendio! Confringo!
Incendio!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incendio! Leviosa!
I will not be cast about for your amusement! I'm bored up here!
Leviosa! Incendio!
No!
Leviosa!
Someone!
Yes!
Marvelous!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Oh, I shall enjoy this. I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. My uncle was
Accio!
truth once about what really happened to her triple fix. Now that's brave.
something else too. A dash of powdered bats.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. I've heard all about...
That's nice to hear.
I'm going to presume your You see, we were learning to...
Well, they seem...
Exactly. Regardless of how reasonable I believe.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Anyway, to make...
The hidden...
Yes. It's supposedly... I was hoping you say a bit of an...
Very well.
Grand.
Hidden herbology corridor.
Professor Hecat is a tad dramatic for my taste. Revelio.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of you.
Well done. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be... Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I wondered...
I did. I am a proud... Why do you ask? I see. Well, the castle... As for the students, well, although we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seemed... I can tell you, however, that I
hadn't realized...
Appearances can...
Time itself.
Ah, well...
An unspeak...
As you might suspect. Now,
You have.
Keep up with your wand work. What...
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep...
What are you up to now?